Hi everybody. Had a little bit of a change round. My old camcorder suddenly gave out. Don't know why, but it suddenly gave out. So I had to go out and buy another one, which I'm still learning how to use it. I find it complicated at the moment. Anyhow, for those that are interested, I'll show you the boxes on and the model. It's called Allegria HF R37. It's by Canon and it's high definition, 1080 and all the other bits and bobs that go with it. I don't know whether I'm impressed with it or not. At the moment I put the battery pack in, which was a tiny thing, charged it up, and it lasted about 5 minutes, so that part of it I'm not very impressed. I've got it working on the power lead at the moment, and so far so good. As I say, it's high definition, so we will see what happens. It costs an arm and a leg. Anyhow, to give the first video on this, I'll show one of the other telephones of the world. In England we had the 300 type telephone, which I have put one of these up on the YouTube. The inspiration for that phone was this model, which was made by the Electric Bureau of Norway. It was developed and manufactured by Ericsson of Sweden, and this was in the year 1931. It was said to be the first telephone to have a one-piece moulded case. It's a Bakelite case moulded, and the handset was the one that they brought out with this. This is the correct handset for the phone. In England, the 300 type, which was basically the same shape as this phone, there were some slight subtle differences. The wires came out the back of the English phone, whereas this one they come out at the side. But the handset that we used was the Neophone handset, and that was the standard handset used within the BT or the other GPO as it was at the time on their 232 phones, the 300 series. So that was the only difference. Having a closer look at the dial, the dial's a little bit grubby. It's not grubby, it's just the plating's a bit worn. Around the outside you have your numbers 1 to 0. You've got this 3.2. I don't honestly know what that is. Someone out there might know. And in the centre ring you've got letters. Once again, someone out there might know. Having a closer look at the top, take the handset off, as I'm putting this video up more or less to try this camera out. It's focusing nicely. There's the name, Fröhel Ericsson, Prague, and their little trademark looks like 2 people running. Now on the block terminal, which goes to the wall, you've got that same symbol, 2 people running. Simple box, the cover that goes over the top of it. That would screw on the wall, and one side would be cabled off to the phone wires that are coming into the house, and the other is the lead to the telephone itself. Now the handset, I'll show you the shape, is exactly the correct shape for this phone, and once again the same trademark is to be seen on it. So I would say that everything is 100% correct with this phone. There's the back of it, once again like R1, and the cable, as I said, goes in on the side, so that's where the cable goes in. Looks like the original cords. You've got this pleated cord which goes to the handset. Our ones had the same design, the same type, but of later years they brought the curly cord in. Have a look at the rear. You've got that trademark again. It's got 34 there, so it's possible that it's a 1934 job. Considering it come out in 31, so it could well be 34. A little bit of rust inside on the old bell gongs, but something of that age is to be expected. 5371, well, that's the model number, I don't know, but there's the numbers on there if anyone's interested in numbers. I'll put that in. The case is in pristine condition. Considering it's Bakelite, there's not a chip out of it. Not a chip out of it at all. And it's got nice sharp edges. They brought out a later version which had rounded edges, but this is the, as I say, as far as I know and can ascertain, this is a genuine article. You've got your little disc, number piece that goes on there. All in all, a nice little telephone, one added to the collection. I did in fact make this video previously, but what I did and realised afterwards, I showed the book which I got some information out of and a photo in it, and I thought, I don't want to be had for copyright, so I deleted it. But suffice to say, that book does provide a lot of very good information, and there we are. Anyhow, once again, I don't know how this is going to turn out. I don't know if it is going to turn out. It's in high definition, which I've never done before on YouTube, so we will see. Once again, any comments please make, any observations please make, please subscribe, and once again thank you for putting up with my chatter. Any comments about that phone? I've got phones on the brain. Any to do with this actual camera, Ligria HFR37. To me it sounds like a nice camcorder, and one which, it's the UK version, as you can see on there, it's got all the numbers. So all in all, it looks quite nice. I'm still learning how to use it. It's got various zooms and things. As you can see, I've zoomed in on the number on the dial. How well you can, as you see, it goes, it really does zoom in. Anyhow, I'm going to stop rabbiting on. Thanks again for watching, and I'll wait and see any comments that I made. Thank you again. Thank you.